from Sally.
It was freezing last night. And also, a moment of history. I mean, for Manchester City fans waking up this morning, they will not have known this before because they are in to the Champions League final.
They were brilliant, Sal, weren't they?
They were, honestly...
I expect there were a few sleepless nights of excitement.
They were brilliant. And if you look at their two matches over the two legs, for the first half of the first leg, watch that and you thought, oh, they're not going to do this. And actually, something happened at half-time there, didn't it? And they managed to turn it around.
Phenomenal.
An incredible achievement for them. Their manager, Pep Guardiola, says he is incredibly proud after seeing his side reach their first Champions League final. A 2-0 victory over Paris Saint-Germain means they remain on course for the treble and, most importantly, the main trophy they have yet to win under Guardiola. Ben Croucher has the story. That announcement came yesterday, caught everybody a little tiny bit by surprise. He clearly still has an appetite to keep on working.
Sally, thank you very much. See you later. Didn't sleep very well last night with pure excitement, Sally.
Yeah, or maybe they're still sleeping in this morning. Wasn't that interesting, though, to hear that answer about what might happen next now that Manchester City have done this incredible thing? They've made their own history by reaching the Champions League final. Would potentially fans be able to go to Istanbul to watch that moment in history? We're going to have to wait and see, aren't we?
Yeah.
Pep Guardiola has already said he is incredibly proud after seeing his side reach their first Champions League final. A 2-0 win over Paris Saint-Germain means they remain on course for the treble and, most importantly, the trophy they have yet to win under Guardiola. Ben Croucher has the story. Roma. And do keep watching because in around an hour's time, we're going to be talking to the racing driver, Romain Grosjean, about...
I wonder what's going through his mind as he gets back in the car again.
I think one of the things he might want to do is maybe move on from that crash and actually replace those memories with new, better ones, which is a really brave thing to do.
Excellent. Thank you.
Yes, Sebastian Grosjean. It's about half or so. Sally is in here. I don't know how you arrived this morning, Sal. Bike, car, or...
I walked. No, I didn't.
I
drove.
Talking about a huge match for Manchester City last night. And they were brilliant, weren't they, in the Champions League?
And when the current owners of Manchester City bought that club, you have to imagine that their goal in this project was this, to get to a Champions League final. They are 90 minutes away from the trophy that has been missing from their cabinet. And the boss, Pep Guardiola, has heaped praise on his incredible players. They beat Paris Saint-Germain to reach the Champions League final for the very first time. Cast your mind back around a year, in fact, just before the end of last year. Spectators around the world held their breath as the Formula One car, driven by Romain Grosjean, burst into flames after he crashed during the Bahrain Grand Prix. Let's just remind you of that. And in that moment, that split second, when you were thinking about your children, how aware were you of the danger? Could you feel the flames? Were you aware of the flames, or did you feel interested to know how you manage your mind getting back in any type of a car after that? Do you have moments when you're back in that seat again? How do you cope with remembering what happened to you?
Well,
and do you think, in a sense, being able to drive in IndyCar has helped you to recover from what happened?
Well, I'll put it in a different way.
And Roman, how are your hands now?
They're good. I mean, the ride...
To Lewis Hamilton's car. When is that happening? How is it going to happen? What will that day be like for you?
Thank you.
Romain Grosjean talking to us this morning from Geneva. What an incredible story. That moment when he said he thought about his kids and he knew he had to get out.
Yeah, had to get out of the car. He knew what was going to happen. It's so lovely to hear him talking and, you know, the way that he sort of processes, you were talking about earlier, the way that he processes it mentally to get back in that car. And he's ready for it, isn't he?
Yeah, he's done it. And it's interesting. It's because he loves driving. So he wants to drive. Whatever he's driving, he wants to drive again. That keeps him going.
I'm sure that's an inspiration to quite a few of you watching this morning as well. Thank you very much for that, Sal. See you a bit later on. Now, if you